Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing a YouTube video on the new Evoque VQ 250 RL. So this is Evoque's newest dirt bike in their collection. They just came out with it, so it's pretty brand new. There's hardly any YouTube videos about it, so this video is going to go over a lot of information about it, as well as riding footage, on-road, off-road, at nighttime. We're going to go through it all. So before I start the video, I'm just going to give a little disclaimer. I'm not sponsored by Evoque. They didn't pay me at all to do this, but I did reach out to them and ask them, hey, I see you got a new bike. Can I borrow it for a trip and make a review on it? And they said sure. So that was nice of Evoque for them to do that. Starting off, it is, as the title says, it has a 250cc engine. It's a 5-speed manual transmission. It does have it is carbureted, it's not fuel injected, but the cool thing about this bike is that it has electronic start right here, as well as it has a Kickstarter too, so it kind of has a backup way to start it if that doesn't work for whatever reason. And then the choke is right here. That's to adjust the choke there. Going on to the plastics of the bike, it does look really cool. It kind of has a rainbow shine to it, so depending on the way light hits it, it kind of gives off a rainbow hue, which is cool. Going up front, it has all your basic dirt bike controls, you know. This does come with a digital dash here, so I'm gonna just turn it on and you can see, maybe you can't because of the camera, but it has a speedometer, and then it has an RPM gauge as well as a trip meter there, so that's kind of cool. And this bike is equipped with headlights and taillights, so I'll show you that. So let's turn it on. It has just a dim running light right there, and then the first switch is your low beam. It's actually really bright, and then you got your high beam there. And then in the rear, you have also an LED tail light, and it works as a brake light too. So you hit on the brakes, it's going to light up more. Going on to the back as well, this does include a license plate bracket. So if you want to, I don't know the process to make it road legal in Ontario, which I am, but you could plate it for off-road vehicles. So it does come with a bracket already. Just moving on. It has adjustable rear and front suspension. So in the rear, there's your shock and spring there. You can adjust by using a screwdriver, hitting a hammer through there, as well as this offers a bit of adjustment too in this reservoir. And then up front, the front shocks here, this little screw, you turn it, stiffen it or loosen it. Comes with a factory skid plate. The brakes here are really good. The back brakes are nice and touchy. Front brakes are as well. And I'm just going to turn it on for you guys so you can hear how it sounds. It sounds pretty good for a 250. So there it is at idle. I'm going to give it a little gas. So yeah, not too bad. So enough talking. Let's get on it. Let's ride it. Let's start her up. Okay. Yeah, so as I mentioned, it does have a gear indicator, which is really nice. And what's gonna attract most people to this bike is the price point. Right now, it's on sale on their website for $2,500 Canadian, which is probably around $1,800 American or so. I know they do ship within Canada. I don't know about international shipping yet, but that's something to look out for sure at this price point. We'll see how it goes. It does have some nice torque to it in the low end. Like I said, it does sound really nice too. You get a bunch of backfires too, which sounds cool. But yeah, with these bikes, you can either go and pick one up at their storefront in Brampton, Ontario, or you can have it shipped out, like I said, and when you have it shipped out, they ship it out to you in a box. It comes kind of pre-assembled. You still have to do some stuff, like the tires are off of it. You gotta put the tires on, probably handlebars, some other stuff to it. Yeah, so there's a bit of work you gotta do when you get it. Probably about an hour or two of work to assemble the bike, but after that, it should be pretty good. Yeah, off-roading. I mean, this is not really anything serious off-roading, but it's handling it well. It's nice. The pegs are nice. I can stand up on it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So with this bike, the shifter is already meant for kind of off-roading. So let me get it into neutral here. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the pegs are nice. They're nice and thick, meaty. I'm wearing thick motocross boots right now, so shifting, it's actually adjusted kind of perfect height for it. So I can upshift, downshift. I don't really have to adjust it too much, which is nice. This bike is perfect. $2,500 Canadian, and you can get a fully working, full-size 250 bike. This is nice. Alright, so now let's go back and we're gonna go in a bit more of a harder off-road trail. And I forgot to mention, yeah, this is a really comfortable full-size bike. So I'm 6'2", and I'll show you what I look like standing on the bike here. That's what it looks like. I can stand up, flat-footed, no problem. When I'm sitting down, I'm in this position here. Handlebars are nice and forward. Got no problems with it. Alright guys, so as promised, I'm going to give you guys a little night ride and kind of showcase the lights at nighttime. So right now, this is the low beam. It's really bright. Let me switch it over. This is the high beam, low beam, high beam. You kind of see the throw pattern on the house there. Low beam, high beam. So, without further ado, let's get it started. It's a nice clear night. Stars are out. We're gonna go for a little rip down the road. And yeah, for a bike like this, it does have really nice LED lights, which is a nice bonus to it. Turn on the high beams. Swallowed a bug there. That's fun. Yeah, the lights are definitely good enough to ride at nighttime if you guys want to. It lights up the whole way that I can see. I don't know if it's coming across on camera at all, but I can see it really well. And the dash has a nice green glow to it, so you can see it at nighttime pretty well. This is with the high beams on. This is low beams. And if you guys are curious of the top speed of this bike, on the road I've got it to around 110 kilometers an hour. On a gravel road I got it to about 105 kilometers an hour, so it's pretty quick for a 250. It moves, it's fun. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the camera at all. I'm just gonna turn around. But that is it. That's the nighttime review. There's not much to it. It's night. There's a light. It works. You know, that's it. Alright guys, so to kind of wrap up this video, I'll just give my conclusions, my final thoughts on the bike. Look how nice this scenery is. So yeah, this bike is a great deal for what you're getting, you know, $2,500 Canadian, and you get a full-size 250cc brand new dirt bike. It's a great deal. Obviously it's not going to be competing with the top of the line brands like the Husqvarna, KTM, stuff like that, because you know you're paying $8,000 to $15,000 for a brand new dirt bike from those companies. So obviously the parts, the components are going to be less than that, but this is a great beginner bike for sure if you want to learn how to ride motorcycle, or if you just want a more affordable dirt bike. This is I'm glad they came out with this bike, because this is a really good thing for the Canadian market for sure. It is a nice bike. It's reliable so far. Well, I can't say long-term reliability of it, but so far it's reliable from the time I've had it. Nothing's broken on it except just the speedometer. Something has to be fixed about that. I think the company was saying it's like a bolt or something I have to adjust, or a screw sitting too close to the sensor right now, so we'll see if we can get that fixed. But yeah, I mean, the components, everything about this bike is pretty good. So I would say if you have a spare $2,500 lying around and you want a new dirt bike, then this is the one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and check out my other content for more stuff like this. And you guys have a good day.